Hello everyone. Just have a few little updates for you guys. First, we've used our in-law oven a few times for like pizzas and that sort of thing, just little stuff for the kids, and it was great. Secondly, I got my paint generously donated by Jamal at Personal Professional Painters LLC Incorporated. Thank you so much. So when I'm under the sink, I have to pull all the way up to where my slides are hitting basically the bottom of the sink. That way when I lean forward, and again, I'll never look normal, I'll never do things completely normal, but it works for me. When I pull, oh no, I can't even do it. When I pull forward, I can like eventually find my
core strength or whatever.
Yeah, where am I gonna position at so I can watch dishes?
And then put a cushion back here possibly to help. Although I was telling Natalie off camera that it's a shame that these backs raise up, but they only go straight. They need to make an actuator that pushes it forward. That's the stupidest thing, that they designed something that won't go like just 3 or 4 inches, tilted that way, so to do stuff like sink stuff. But
so anyhow, the first time I did it, I pulled under and had my legs under like this, and then I coughed. When I coughed, my knees go up. Well, my knee went up, kind of like a knee reaction, and my knee went up and hit the foot of the sink.
They have little legs on them because this is like 100-pound plus sink.
And I got stuck in that little leg was in between like my kneecap, and it hurt so bad. I was screaming bloody murder for like 5 minutes, and they were like, "What's wrong? What's wrong?" So we had him put a foot plate, like basically just a simple sheet of plywood under the sink.
I think it was a 6.5-inch piece. So it stops before it hits the drain, so everything here and back is a piece of plywood. And there's like, 4 legs on here?
Yeah.
So there's these little metal cast iron legs that are most likely meant to be mounted on a stud or something, because it will actually bend and make this countertop, like just the countertops weren't meant to support something that's heavy, but you support it with the weight of the sink with a frame, and then you just put the countertops on it, and that makes it stay flush. So hopefully, if she coughs or kicks where the legs are, it'll just, her knee will just hit a piece of plywood. Let me see if I can get back there. It's got some movement in it, especially in the middle. So she'll just kick that. That don't mean it won't hurt, but it's not going to put a big gash or whatever in her knee. So she definitely has to practice her core strength to build it up to do this, but for now we're just going to put just a couch pillow or whatever behind her to push her forward. And if that's not enough, we can add more, something else to push her a little more forward. All right, let's see you operate it. Left is hot, right's cold. Straight up, I guess, would be a mix. Oh, your Adobe's over there in the back. Can you reach it at the back, or do we need to put it? Oh. No. Okay. We definitely have to set her up, you know, in a way that's conducive to her doing dishes or whatever. But so the Adobe and maybe the soap needs to be, you know. A little soap on it. Okay. Alright, let's see her. Scrub them dishes. Now, one thing to note about this sink is it's not an ADA sink. From what we found out, ADA sink is usually about 5 3/4 inches, has that depth, you know, and this one's probably about 9 inches of depth. So, I mean, do you like the sink because it's cool and, you know, black and cast iron and, you know, expensive? This is an expensive sink, you know, which we got donated. Or do you want one that is going to be a little easier to use because it's doesn't have the same depth, you know? And I'm pretty sure they make 2 and 3 inch depth sinks. It's just impossible to find. Or they may have a specific purpose that isn't for like household usage.
Okay,
So everything, including the dryer rack, you know, I put it there because that's where I was messing with it and drying the dishes. Everything's going to have to be adjusted for her, and she's going to have to build up her core strength, as I said. And she's going to have to put things where she's comfortable with having them, including the dryer, right? But how do you like your sink and faucet?
I love my sink and faucet. It's probably my most favorite thing in the kitchen.
And then the countertops.
And I absolutely love the kitchen and the different levels of countertops.
And we're not done yet, right? we still got the paint that was just donated, and we still have the flooring, and we have some cabinets, and probably later on we'll probably have to have some more lighting on the main bar area there. And we don't know if we're going to possibly move these cabinets back more to make it more functional. We have to talk to Frank and all.
It probably looked absolutely ridiculous trying to get at that sink, but like I said before, I don't do anything the way other people do to begin with. Second of all, I haven't washed a dish in 4+ years. So it's going to take me building some core strength back and everything, but little steps at a time. Like I always tell my mom, I'm like a cat. Like I have to know my surroundings and be familiar in them before I just like easily glide and do things. Like you put an indoor cat outside and they kind of go nuts, like, and fall off of things and look like a retard. So yeah, same thing. Like I have to know where I am and get comfortable, and then eventually I get it. So yeah, that's my story.
So when are they going to do the flooring?
I think they start floors tomorrow.
Thursday. Is tomorrow Thursday or Wednesday?
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Okay. All right. So then we do not know when they're going to do paint, if it's going to be Friday or if it's going to be 2 weeks or a month away, but we'll see. Thank you guys very much.
Thanks.